Chester Humphrey, speaking in his personal capacity, says he's in full support of government's intended acquisition of the Grenadian Barracks Resort. Humphrey said from his standpoint, the fullest potential of the hotel has not been maximized under its current management. He believes the acquisition is in the country's best interest as governments seek to create much-needed employment.
Makes economic sense. It creates greater opportunities. It will expand the employment market. It will create a greater number of rooms, right? It will bring more higher paying guests into our country, and this is precisely what we need. All you have to do is to compare what Lassos was when Mr. Taylor had it and compare what it is now with Wash Bush Stewart. So if we could get a Bush Stewart to move into the current hotel there, this should be done with an immediacy like yesterday. And it is for that reason I support the immediate acquisition of the hotel.
At the NDC's press briefing, Senator Nazim Burke, while referring to the Landlord and Tenant Act, said government should not have commenced the acquisition of the property in order for the hotel to comply with the terms and conditions under the lease agreement.
The government can seek recourse by taking the matter to the court under the Landlord and Tenant law. It does not need to go and start acquisition in order to get a tenant to comply with the terms of the lease, because there's a specific law dealing with landlord and tenant rights and the resolution of disputes between landlords and tenants where those rights are called into question. So this is a matter which needs to be cleared up. And so far, the reports that we've heard from the government do not clarify the situation.
However, Chester Humphrey is of a different view.
The issue has nothing to do with a landlord and tenant. Mr. Burke is talking rubbish, right? And there is sufficient precedence in law that you can acquire even private property under the broad umbrella in the law or for a public purpose, because a public purpose could be defined in such a way that would allow an acquisition to take place for that purpose. I support the acquisition of the Rivera site, because the people who had it, good friends of mine, people who I respect, people who I've been close with for years. But quite frankly, after more than 25 years of occupancy and control of the lease, they have not been able to find the capital to do anything significant with it.
Meanwhile, the matter between the government of Grenada and the management of the resort will be brought before the High Court on Friday. Oslin Crosby, GBN News.